Chelsea Anderson. I have been with Markit for about a year and a half now in the portfolio evaluations team. They started in the London office, migrated over to the New York office. We have them in Noida and Singapore and everything. So we're kind of a wide global team here.
Before we started, you said you'd gone back home to Colorado. Is that where you went to school?
Yep, so I went to school at Colorado State University. I met my now husband there, and I have all my friends from there, and we have lots of weddings to go to from all of our friends there. So it's a great school, great little town in Fort Collins. Originally from Parker, Franktown area, which is about an hour and a half south of Fort Collins. So born and raised in Colorado, and moved to Texas about 3 years ago, and I enjoy not having to shovel snow, which is great.
We're all about. You tell us why you're going to participate this year.
Yeah, I was in college part of Gamma Phi Beta sorority, and we really focused hard on philanthropy and trying to really get out there and raise awareness for various organizations, including we did a Denver Dumb Friends League, we did StBaldrick's while we were in college. So I kind of understood the process of it. I understand the need for it. You know, I think childhood cancer and related diseases are kind of one of the largest burdens on our society because they're losing their childhood, and it's unfortunate. And anything that we can do to help make their lives easier and anything to prevent this is great.
Yeah. Well, that's great. So you've participated in one of the Colorado functions. As I understand it, they're more of a public gathering. I mean, StBaldrick does that here in Dallas too, but is that true where you were at more of like a pub or a public gathering, or was it more of a corporate type thing?
It was more of a public gathering. We asked out to different fraternities, different groups of the school, things like that. I think we had maybe a football player do it once.
Oh, wow.
But outside of that, I also have, a couple friends that have been affected by childhood cancers, and they're very big proponents of StBaldrick's and some other fundraising events. So we always participated in those as well on just more of a community level.
Yeah, great. Okay. And tell us, are you coloring, shaving? What are you doing?
I'm going to dye my hair.
Okay.
It is going to be, I don't even know what shades of green. I'm letting my friend do it, so she is just going to go hog wild on it.
Okay. How would you explain or tell someone if they're kind of indecisive that they should participate, or at least give it a second thought?
I would say that, it's a temporary thing. If you're going to dye your hair, you can always dye it back in a couple of months. If you're going to shave your head, it'll always grow back, things like that. It's more about the message that you're sending out there that, you're willing to do something crazy with your hair, do something crazy by shaving it off, or, I know there's the waxing the arms and the legs. So I know for guys especially, it's probably going to be the most painful option that they have, but it's a very temporary thing, and it definitely shows, I'm willing to go out there and do something crazy to help support this organization that I know helps children and helps them in a way that donating won't really, get there to. It'll help show and raise awareness for the organization in a way that's different from just doing, a fundraising event.
I assume you've got your StBaldrick's page set up, right? Mm-hmm. We'll add a link in the bottom of the show notes here so that people can be directed to make a donation to your page. What was the goal that you set?
I set $1,000 on that. I feel like I'm at $250.
Okay.
So I've been thinking of a couple ways to help incentivize people to get out there and help donate to my page or whoever's page. But I've been thinking about, wearing various football jerseys. I'm a Denver Broncos fan, so I've got mine ready just in case I, hit that. I'm going to maybe do the 300 to 400 goal. If we get farther and farther up, I'll start to wear maybe like the Patriots or Cowboys. I'll get myself I don't know if they still make Romo, but maybe I'll get myself a Zeke, something like that. And then end goal, I think if I hit the 1,000 will be a pretty exciting costume.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Very cool. Great. Well, in closing, is there anything you'd like to say to as far as why you're going to participate, or to help just help sell the program itself?
Mm-hmm. I have a friend from school. Her son has something called the NF, which basically just creates tumors randomly throughout his body. He's been going through chemo since he was a child. He's been having, all sorts of surgeries, but anytime I see him, anytime I talk to him, he's just all smiles and bubbles, and he's maybe the sweetest kid ever, which is why I think that StBaldrick's and their foundation is essential, because it's been able to help him through the process, help her through the process. They really try to make this as easy as possible on them so that he can experience his childhood. He can go to school every day with a smile on his face, not being in pain, anything like that. Make sure everything is great with him.
Good. Well, Chelsea, again, we greatly appreciate your participating to dye your hair. Can't wait to see the colors, and certainly we look forward to visiting with you again on June 15 at the event.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.